Trevor Resnick is a factory machinist that hasn't been able to sleep in a year, causing his body to lose an unhealthy amount of weight. One evening, he's in his apartment rolling up a carpet to hide a body inside it, which he then puts in his truck and takes to the beach for disposal. When he dumps it on the ground and kicks it towards the water, instead of all of it falling together, the carpet unrolls itself and reveals its contents as a man with a yellow flashlight approaches Trevor from behind and asks him who he is, a question that shakes him to his care. Moments later, he's back at his place, washing his hands with bleach while the man's yellow flashlight rests on a table. As he looks at himself in the mirror, he discovers a post-it note on the wall behind him asking him who are you, so Trevor starts thinking back on how it all started. He's spending the night with Stevie, a call girl he visits often. She notices the state of his body and says that if he were any thinner, he wouldn't exist. She also offers to make breakfast for him, but he needs to get to work, so he leaves after tipping her generously. At the factory, Trevor hears his supervisor Tucker scold Miller for turning off a machine to clean since it loses time. Trevor decides to chime in and point out this is done because of safety reasons established by legal regulations, so Tucker leaves Miller alone, only to tell Trevor that he's made it to his turd list. When the shift ends, all the machinists make plans for poker night and invite Trevor, but he turns them down as usual. He gets called a spoilsport for it, and his coworkers can't help wondering what happened to him, because he didn't used to be this way. In the middle of the night, Trevor drives all the way to the airport to have coffee at his favorite diner where he knows the lovely waitress, Maria, who teases him with the exact same phrase Stevie used, if he were any thinner, he wouldn't exist. Trevor ignores the sudden feeling of déjà vu that crawls through his mind and continues to chat with her, even flirting a little too when she brings him some pie for him to eat and gain some weight. Maria is sure she's figured him out and claims his problem is loneliness, but Trevor assures her he's fine with her company. He leaves after finishing his coffee, leaving a good tip but without touching the pie. Back in his apartment, Trevor is going through his insomnia by watching TV and reading a book. He almost manages to doze off, but the noise made by the book falling to the floor startles him awake. Next, he decides to weigh himself, and when he notices he's now 121 pounds, he writes it on a post-it note and sticks it on the wall next to all the other annotations of his weight with numbers that have done nothing but go down.